Happy money, happy money, happy money flow. Happy money flow, happy money flow, happy money flow. Hey there, everybody. All right, welcome back. It's Monday. It's our third week, and we're back to asking. Now, I got a question to start off with. Who out there, be honest, has played the lotto, the Powerball, hoping for those piles of riches to land in your pocket instantaneously and not have to worry about it ever again? I have. And it would just be an occasional thing. Every once in a while, I'd be like, oh man, I wish I could just win the lottery. And something inside of me knew that maybe that wasn't the answer. But, oh, it'd be nice just not to worry about these credit card bills and the stuff piling up and just to be able to do exactly what I wanted. One year at Christmas time, I was feeling really down. I did not have much inspiration, and all I could do, I think it was the most lotto tickets I ever bought. I bought 10 tickets. I said, please, 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 let this be the day. And one after another, they weren't. And then from that moment, I just said, it's not going to work. I'm not going to do it. I got to do this another way. At that point, I had a hard time coming to the new year and looking back on my last year's gratitudes and hopes for the year, being amazed that I had the things that I had written down that I wanted. I still was filled with the appreciation and the gratitude that I had been there. And yet I didn't feel that it was flowing, that it was easy, that it was happening, even though it did. Sometime after that, I finally started to open up to some new ideas. And one of them was a good friend of mine had an in-home bakery, and he sold bread for a number of years, and everybody loved it. And he made it some money, or he made some money, but he went off to do many other things. And so we thought, well, we got this really easy bread recipe that's fun to make, and we could start. And my son and I started making loaves of bread and offering them to people. At first, we just went out and gave some to people, and then we started selling them. And then we put together a monthly subscription so we knew who we were delivering to every week. And some point in then, I was feeling like asking for money again. I just said, just out of nowhere, I said, okay, I'm going to play the lottery. I put my $2 down, and it wasn't but later that day I got a call out of the blue saying, could I get a loaf of bread this week? I said, sure. And that's not $10 million, but to me, I knew if I get a loaf of bread this week, it's very likely they're going to want one again. That'd be $25 more a month. And I could see a little connection to my asking and my receiving. And over the weeks and times that happened, and what I realized was I needed to make sure that with all of my asks going out, there were channels for answers. So for money-wise, there was a way for money to come to me. For things that I wanted, that I was doing the things that I needed to do beforehand, before they could arrive, getting things ready on my end. With that little bit of encouragement and that connection, that strong connection to ask and it's coming, I grew the bread business. And because I've always been passionate about farming and wanting to do that, I got some chickens and we added eggs. So I did the bread and my son did the eggs. And then I finally got sheep and I started milking the sheep and making ice cream and distributing it to this small cluster of people. And it's not like I made a whole lot of money. I was still working my other jobs, but all of a sudden I had a channel where things could come, and I could see that connection between ask and receiving because the channels were open. There was a path where money could actually come to me in a way that I liked. There wasn't tied down to an 8 to 5 and somebody else's desires. It was what I wanted to do. It was something that I enjoyed doing. This past year, we spent Christmas making candles. This started off as just a gift idea. We often have a gift idea that we make and we send out. But once we saw them, once again, we just started to know, hey, people would like these. This is fun. So my son and I, we spent a couple days, we made a whole bunch of candles, and then we took them to farmer's market and sold them. We did great. He got all the money, and I think we probably outsold everyone else who was there. Anyhow, it was one of these channels. It's an opening, and it's something so easy to do. And when we were doing it in any of these phases, it was something enjoyable. And these are the foundations of happy money flow. So what we want to do is ask for all our needs, ask for all our wants, and then start to open up channels that allow that to come to us. So your task today is ask, say it out loud, write it down, and then also think or ask if you need more inspiration for what you would enjoy doing. I'm going to put links down below to information about our whole bread recipe, if that's appealing to you. I'm going to show you how to make the candles, if that's appealing to you. And if not, look at them just to get some ideas. What channel, even if it's $5 a loaf coming in, could you get? So that when your ask happens, you start to have a way, an enjoyable way for it to come back to you. All right, good luck. Much love, beautiful world.